Hello everyone and welcome back to Proxy. In this video, I'm showing you guys how to go ahead and bot Shopify using SlapX. Let's go ahead and begin today's video. Before we go and do so, please go ahead and drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on post notifications to know the next time we upload. And if you want to go ahead and check out SlapX for yourself, I'll leave it linked down below in the YouTube description. If you wish to go ahead and check out the written overview regarding this video, I'll also leave it linked at the top of the YouTube description. Let's go ahead and begin. So I'm going to go ahead and begin today's video by creating a task group. We're going to call it Video Shopify Testing. So we've gone ahead and created the group. Let's click into it. This is what it looks like. Let's click add a new task, and this is going to transition us into the task setup part of today's video when botting Shopify with SlapX. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Click new task. Go ahead and click on Shopify, and this is what it looks like. So the first part of the task creation process is to go ahead and point your task towards a certain item. Now the entry options are URL, keywords, and then you have your variant ID and product ID. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a URL for today's video. Let me go ahead and grab it just to show you what item I'm looking at. We're going to be botting doverstreetmarket.com. This item, this is a Shopify store, so it makes sense for today's video. Let me just go ahead and grab the URL here, put it in. The URL is in. Then we have the profile selection process. So we have my profile here, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. When you're selecting your profile, ensure all your details are correct, because if they aren't, then obviously the checkout process won't work. When it comes to your proxy, you can use none, which is your local IP, but you can also use a proxy group you've added in the proxy section. I have one added at the moment, so I'm going to select this. Then for the domain, you can go ahead and select the domain. We are botting shop.doverstreetmarket.com, so I'm going to go ahead and click this. And when you click the domain, the custom box goes away because you selected a domain that's already loaded into the bot. If you want to go back to custom, you can click custom. And you can go ahead and put in the custom domain / site URL over here, but it's already loaded into the bot, so I'm going to go ahead and select it. Moving on to account section, this is where you can go ahead and add an account to your task. If you don't have any accounts loaded in the accounts tab, then this will be empty apart from the option of guest checkout. I don't have any accounts loaded in the accounts tab, so this is the only option available to me. I'm going to click guest checkout. Then for sizes, it says here, enter your size preferences from most to least preferred. Press comma or enter to submit a size entry. Now essentially what this means is, so let's say for example, I type in a 6 for example, so it will go from right to left in terms of your preference. So essentially what this means, if I go ahead and type in a size like medium for example, it will class that as one of my preferences for the size, and it will go from this side of the sizes and it'll go through all the options. So essentially it'll try for this, and it'll try for this size, and it'll try for this size. So make sure you go ahead and configure this accordingly. I'm going to click the next step, and that will go ahead and create the task, and this is what it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and transition into the summary tips part of today's video when it comes to botting Shopify using SlapX. The first tip is that you can go ahead and segregate your tasks into groups by creating new groups on the left side of the bot, which we did at the beginning of the video. You can click new group, you can go ahead and create a group, you can name it, and then you can navigate through each group depending on what tasks are within it. So that is pretty useful when it comes to segregating your tasks. So let's say for example, this is for Shopify, I can go ahead and create one for Amazon, I can go ahead and create one for a different store, and let's say if they're all running at the same time, I know which group has what type of task in it, so I can go ahead and monitor them separately. The next tip is that once you've created your tasks, you can view the status to all your tasks at the top here. So let's say I'm running all the tasks within this group, I can see how many checkouts there have been, how many active tasks there are, and how many are on an error. The next tip is that within the bot, you'll notice a ton of shortcuts. We can click Control N for a new task, Control S to start the tasks, Control F to stop them, Control G to go ahead and create a new group. So if you learn these shortcuts, this will go ahead and save you time during the drop time. Finally, if you head over to the settings tab and you go to this section, you can play a checkout sound upon checkout, and that will go ahead and create a sound within the bot every time there's a checkout. So you don't need to constantly be monitoring your tasks. Instead, you can enable this, you can hear the sound, then you can go ahead and look at your tasks and find out which one has been successful. That is going to go ahead and conclude today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on post notifications to know the next time we upload. Make sure to go ahead and check out SlapX link down below if you want to go ahead and purchase the bots. If you want to go ahead and check out the written overview regarding this video, I'll leave it linked at the top of the YouTube description. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.